far. This does die, though, using our Z-Mech Super, so... Saves an option. Oh, actually, it dies just to the Frankentar splash. Never mind. So... I think it's just Coffee Zombie. I mean, this is GG. How is Rose, with 5 Sun, supposed to deal with this? What are you supposed to do? It's the... Making content for you guys is a full-time job, and it's only possible with your support. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon for access to exclusive streams, deep fry podcasts, private video calls, and more. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to show you not only what right now is my favorite Z-Mech deck, but it's also going to be a home for this card that is newly buffed, Coffee Zombie. The Coffee Zombie used to start off as a 4/3, and then when it gives itself its buff, it's giving everything, including itself, a 1/1 buff on the board. It became a 5/4. Now it starts at 5/4, and it becomes a 6/5. This seems like a very small difference, but it really is a big difference, because now the Coffee Zombie actually has reasonable stats for its cost. It's a 6 cost, 6/5 Frenzy. So there's very little downside in running this in a deck as one of your finishers, but the upside is there because if you have even 1 or 2 more minions on the board, especially if you have 3 other guys on the board, the value that this gives you is insane. It's also a really good card if you're facing Brainanas. Every zombie hero is just Rose and spamming Brainanas, and it's really annoying. This is kind of the hard counter to Brainana because you're putting so much pressure on the board, and you're using all of your brains that way, and you're also not shoving all of your 6 brains into one guy. This is buffing other things. It's also making them frenzy, which is a very important part of this deck, as I will show you. This deck essentially combines the last 2 decks that I did with Z-Mech, one of them being Flag Swarm, where you're able to flag zombie on turn 2, and then spam a whole bunch of 1-drops, which is going to give you not only a ton of tempo, but will also set up your Coffee Zombie really well. And the Frenzy Frankentar deck, which is the weird sort of strategy that Frankentar, which is we're running in the 5 slot, has Frenzy. So it will, obviously, if it kills something in its lane, it'll do a bonus attack, but also the splash damage too. If that kills something, it'll also initiate a frenzied attack since it killed something, and you can sometimes have the Frankentar kill something in its lane and then do another attack, and all of a sudden now that's 4 damage splash, and then it kills another thing in the next lane, and it's really, really good synergy. Frankentar with, again, the Coffee Zombie. It'll also work very well with your Flag Swarm because Frankentar does grow every single time one of your other little minion dies. And of course, it's also going to be really good with the going viral because it's another way of giving it frenzy. And overall, is just kind of a... Frankentar is a card that kind of just does a ton. Big stats, grows, and with the splash damage, just does a lot for its cost. We also found a cool home, not necessarily in a Sun Bandits type deck. I did do that with Rust Bolt, had a lot of success with that, but the Turquoise Skull just as a pure tempo card. It's really nice sort of in this Flag Swarm, instead of running like leftovers and, you know, Chungus Yeti, the 5 cost Yeti that will give all of your guys 2/2. Instead of running those cards that are kind of banking all in on you having a lot of little guys on the board, they're only good when you have a lot of your little guys survive. This way, even if the opponent somehow is able to deal with your little guys and is running tons of small removal, you really have ways of winning with your Turquoise Skull, which again is going to be growing huge tempo card, and then your Frankentar, also a huge tempo card, into your Coffee Zombies, and you can really just win with these 3. Pretty easily. The Quasar is going to be basically your play for turn 3. After you set up your flag, you're able to play Quasar plus the superpower, plus maybe one of the superpowers or bungee plumbers you started with. You gotta, of course, look at your opponent and decide What if you're going to go for the flag? You look in your hand. If you have a flag storm, you're typically doing that on turn 2. Otherwise, you know, if you're playing around Twin Sunflower or something like that, you can always flag storm on turn 3. The flag, just be able to get your Turquoise Skull 1 turn earlier, or your Frankatar. You know, you can really flag swarm on turn 3, and then turn 4 you're able to Frankatar already. The flag really does. All of these cards, these late-game cards, do really, really well when they come onto the board a turn early. Let's get right into the games. Hope you guys enjoy, and this will kind of, again, be the the culmination of all the Z-Mech things we have done since the patch. Really excited to show you how good Coffee Zombie is in this deck as well. And we'll do some bets. We should have time for 10 games today. This is a deck actually runs pretty quickly, so if you think we are going to win 8 out of 10 games, vote yes, and 7 out of 10 is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/FryEmUp. So you're definitely hard mulliganing for your 1s and 2s, and especially Flag Zombie. You know, usually, like, going viral, you gotta really think about keeping that. I'm gonna look for even another one here. You kind of are always, like, keeping your, you know, you're going viral in your starting hand in regular Trick Mech that really relies very heavily on just the small minions, but because you have so much late game, you don't have to keep going viral in your hand in this deck. I think we're just going to spam hard here. I should have done that on lane 4 and 3 again, just to play around Shrinking Violet. That was a mistake. The cool thing here, though, is that if the opponent uses Planet of the Grapes, this is gonna, the con man's gonna really mess him up. So the genetic goes down. Let's see what we draw here, and we'll decide the course of action. Alright, let's Quasar, see what we get. Come on, Z-Mech Super. Evaporate's not playable. We could go for a Rockwall. This is probably just more of a solid play. Develop one more. Dude. Yeah, these Astro Shrooms are being a problem. Hopefully he doesn't have like a team up, and he does. Ugh. So, the opponent is running out of steam relatively quickly here. We'll have these 2 lanes clogged. We just got to deal with these Astro Shrimps. Now we're running the 4 Bungee Plumbers. I think I got rid of a Bungee Plumber from my starting hand. Maybe that was a mistake. Probably was. I think this is still doable. We have plenty of health still. Alright, Quasar here, I guess, to keep the genetic rolling. We're really getting very bad Quasar. Really, really bad. We got Evaporate, an unplayable card, and then essentially 2 unplayable cards from Quasar. Really having even just one answer in one of these Astro Shrooms will give us such an advantage in this game. But in the meantime, he's just playing team-ups, and we just have no removal here. The Quasar's not getting it done. Oh my gosh, it's so much damage. I'm gonna just dig for a Bungee Plumber here, because we really need it. And I guess I'll Rockwall something here, man. I think I'm Rockwalling this one just to maintain, like, just board presence, having every lane clogged. But really, the opponent doesn't have much board space. I think we're okay here. We do have the going viral now, which I'm gonna go for. So we'll be able to frenzy our way through. This teacher would be nice if we could have developed it there. But again, as long as the opponent doesn't have too many team-ups here, we should be able to survive. That's a bad start. I mean, the opponent literally just needs one more team-up, and we lose. It'll be at 20-0, because we very sillily didn't... That's too bad. Really unfortunate. And honestly, it's also our Z-Mech superpowers. 2 of them, especially one of them, the Z-Mech Ultimate, can deal with both of those Astro Shrooms. But at least getting the Lightning Ball, having answered one of those, really would have given us a huge advantage. Unfortunate. That was... And then either of the Quasars we played needed to give us just something. But they both didn't, so got a little bit unlucky. But again, I guess I could have kept the bungee plumber there. That was just a sad match. Keep it going here. We'll keep bungee against the twin. Got a player on that. Rose typically doesn't develop that much on turn 1. I'm gonna be able to do this, and then we can actually play around Twin Sunflower on turn 2 by going Genetic plus Bungee. The thing you can see here, again, Colonel Pult will take this out no matter what, whenever. The only thing you're really worried about on turn 1, I don't know, Primal Pea Shooter. Maybe Primal Sunflower. But yeah, we have the Bungee locked and loaded here, so we shouldn't... And that Godify, I mean, Godifying a 1-drop is... We always want to see that, and we are actually running some late game here. There's no need to bungee aggressively. We'll save that card, it dies for free. And we Quasar. Quasar plus power. Not bad. Because we have so much removal now that just being able to do something proactive with that superpower is really nice. The hard question here is going to be, wow, we rolled like triple ones. Should we develop the turquoise? The opponent really bricked on turn 3, so probably stealing sun is good. Opponent probably won't have multiple 4-drops. Again, the other consideration is just being able to play, reactively. I think this is right, though. Because the worst case scenario would be like Shrinking Violet. This game is typical. We'll see what happens on this block now. Almost wouldn't mind seeing the Mog here. Let's see if opponent has that. Freeze. So, back to 4. So you can either go Flag Zombie Quasar, and then you'll have 2 more Sun. I think probably just going, and we'll use the splash damage for 2 different lanes here. This should be fine. It's a lot of pressure. And again, the Godify's gone, the Mog is in the superpowers, and they're not going to block anytime. Oh, probably not going to block this turn. It's a 4-4. This does die, though, using our Z-Mech super, so... It's always an option. Oh, actually, it dies just to the Frankatar splash. Never mind. So, I think it's just Coffee Zombie. I mean, this is GG. How is Rose with 5 sun supposed to deal with this? What are you supposed to do? It's the... See if he can block. Got him. Yes. Coffee Zombie. OP. It's just ridiculous. This weird, and I've tried a lot of different things when I was doing this deck in terms of what late game to run, but there's just something about the turquoise, which starts off with low attack but does a ton, 31. And then the Frankatar can correct any bad trades it makes, and then giving it then both frenzy with the coffee is just crazy. Thank you, Crimpton. 31. Indeed. Thank you so much. Get rid of Frank. This is a fine starting hand. I don't know if I forced this on 1. What are we really worried about? It's just Primal Sunflower is the only thing we're actually worried about here. I think we can always just play this next turn. I'm not gonna bungee that. It's just free block meter charge. It dies for free to this anyway. So we'll let that cook. It also kind of dies for free. Got an extra bungee plumber. We'll take it. He just bit. What did he just use? I wasn't paying attention. It wasn't Berry Blast. Was it what? It was Banana Bomb. Okay. Bruh. It wasn't a superpower, right? Was it Weed Whack? What did he just use, guys? I wasn't paying attention. Spacing out. Pass. Yeah, so we're playing the slow route. Didn't get the flag, you know. The regular flag decks. I think I'm gonna cycle this, because getting something that's not too going virals in hand I think is better here.
Hi Fry, you're the best. Always appreciate all the content you make for us.
Thank you so much, Apollo. I really appreciate you subscribing and your kind words. Alright, we could end up seeing a Fig here. Spoiler alert, the real answer to Turquoise Skull is Fig, because it doesn't do enough attack. And the opponent, oh, well, they didn't get bricked because they're ramping too, so the opponent will actually get 5 here. I think this is worth it, because if on turn 4, the only thing they had is Primal Sunflower, we really want the opponent to be down to 4 and not get that extra sun. So that should be fine. And it sets up this play really well. We're playing into Lawnmower, I don't care. It was Weed Whack, thanks chat. See, this is the effect. We did this also when we were playing Sun Bandits. You gotta look at what your opponent does when they're stuck on a certain sun total, and then make your decisions based on that. That was really, really sick. We probably should go for the going viral here, right? So we can go 1, 1, 1 viral. I like it. This is just so much pressure. The going viral buffing everything on the board. And just the option of being able to correct a trade with a bungee. You know, this is a Frenzy Frank. He likes... Okay. It's so much damage, though. That should be lethal if the block meter behaves here. If not, the opponent will be... the opponent will be... Yes, got him. Too easy? Let's go. Definitely take it. Heck yeah. Read the opponent's play on turn 4 and 5, like when you with your turquoise, and really try to squeeze them into a situation where a whole turn they can't play a card. It's not wasting 1 of their sun, it's wasting like 4. It's wasting an entire turn. That was crazy. You don't really keep these late game cards. There's so many of them in the deck. This is fine though. And we got our Z-Mech Super, so don't have any more unfortunate incidents. The opponent does have the answer. 2+1. Knowing, but it's like a 1-drop powerful enough to demand his, not just a power, but his superpower. This flag is nice. Real nice. I think we're still gonna play around Shrinking Violet, so we'll put the flag here. Kind of want to think ahead, theoretically, to your Frankatars being more in lane 2 and 3, so we'll leave this one open. You like the Frankatar keeping your other guys alive. Shoot for 2, annoying. But we got Quasar. We're not running any environments, so Cycle Cap do be scary here. I guess this should go in the middle, right? Come on, teleportation station. All right. So this is turn 3. We don't have coffee quite yet on turn 4. We do have a Z-Mech Super from hell here, though. I think it's gotta be, this has to be the time. Even though we could get greedy, there might be one a little bit later. I think I'm gonna, do I greed this? The problem with playing the summoning is that what if we top deck a turquoise or a Frankatar? But this is keeping a 3-2. First we'll do this. This we always do because it's keeping a 3-2 alive. And it's killing Admiral Navy Bean. I mean, that's more than enough value. This is pressure. It's another minion on the board. If we had it going viral, this would be easy because that would be our play next turn. I'm going to go with my gut that says hold on to the summoning. It also kind of made this 3 damage go face, and then this 1 damage proc the block. You know, otherwise this 3 would have proc the block. Alright, so now if something's going to die, we can summoning. And get a better coffee zombie for next turn. That's right. Just trying to think about going viral. I'll take space time. Heck yeah, more cards in this situation. Let's go. Good Shrinking Violet. So it's probably just gonna be coffee. Coffee doesn't do anything really about the shrinking. Oh no, we can't even play coffee. Never mind. Well, easy play. We'll coffee next turn. I forgot the flag zombie died, so we can't coffee yet. Glad that the opponent did not have a second Shrinking Violet, though. So we're gonna coffee this next turn. So the question is, where should this bungee go? We want to let this die so we're able to coffee. It's so much pressure. Should we be bungeeing here or here? If we do it here, this minion dies. And then the space-time can go face a little harder. This will also trade. My gut is going to be, it tells me to just take immediate damage. Because this space-time, if we bungee this, I mean, maybe it can end up going face next turn and drawing a card. Otherwise, we fix this trade, and this is still going to be an even trade with the coffee here. I think this is right. And now the shrinking doesn't do that much, and Brainana, obviously. It does nothing. Maybe I should have bungee lane 4. That's a tough decision. Well, it was good enough. Whether it was the correct one or not. Coffee zombie concede. Yes. The coffee pressure being too much. What's the best deck you can make using only commons and uncommons, like a budget deck? You know, I was working on post-patch budget decks, and I was having some difficulty. I feel like once quarterly bonus gets nerfed, it'll be a lot easier for me to do that. Quarterly messes so many things up. Alright, so against Citron, this is good, and we'll keep going viral with a Flag Swarm hands for sure. So you don't do anything on turn 1. Don't even spam. Honestly, in this matchup, Citron really has no way of dealing with the Conman. You really could spam Conman on 1. It's not bad. Like, what is he going to play that really answers Conman? I mean, Primal Pea Shooter puts it back in your hand, so that's not bad. I guess the ones we really want to go face are these two. Again, hopefully I don't see anything too crazy here. That's not like a whole... I guess, like, well, Lima Pleurodon would be kind of a good answer to Conman. And now, like, the Lima... Unless he has 2-1, a Lima plus another 1-drop. It's not going to do much. Triceratops being kind of sad. We got Lee going viral here, so we theoretically can make a good trade against this Triceratops. I guess there's a theoretical world that will bungee Plumber. Plus strength. I guess if he draws a card somehow, we'll do that. That's fine. And this doesn't explode. Yeah, it's just going viral. Yeah, it's clean. Definitely want to take the stats, get the frenzy going here. It's just such a... It plays around his... Sort of plays around his, drinking next turn. At least he won't kill the genetic. So much damage. I might as well commit this, because the Shrinking Violet will basically always be hitting these 3. And we'll leave this alone. See if he has it. Or not, just kept the con man alive. It's still worth the play it there to keep the con man alive. It's really interesting because now that it kept the con man alive, this grew. That was a pretty bad play. In fact, this is getting close to lethal. We're doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's guaranteed lethal. On the misplay, let's go. All right. So there, a completely different kind of deck. It was just flag and a few 1-drops. Some really very powerful 1-drops were running in this deck. And then just going viral. And he even had Shrinking Violet and still lost. It's very sad. The genetics really solved the Shrinking Violet problem. It's kind of the #1 card you play around with in a deck like this. So far, so good. The games are going... I'm glad I said 10 games today, because these games are going really quickly. Conman is pretty good on turn 1. See, Quasar is sort of a going viral in this deck. It's like a card you play on an established board. This is okay, though. Really getting... We can go Conman on 1, Conman Genetic on 2. We can even slow play it more to be able... Let's see what he does here. See, now that this has 1 health, the the Z-Mech Super could theoretically, like, almost put this game away right now if he just develops a minion. We don't really know what he's gonna have. I guess against Berry Blast we want to play 2 cards, and against him playing something we want to play 1 card. I'm not really worried about Wild Berry, which is the main threat here. I think I'm gonna develop 2 cards and we'll play around Berry Blast. Well, he'll Berry Blast the genetic if he's smart. Because honestly, this trade, it's not bad. Too bad. Genetic Z-Mech Super would have put us really, really far ahead. It's okay, though. We have late game. We don't need... The luxury of having the late game means we don't need these to survive. So we can be a little bit more high risk, high reward. And, you know, if he ends up answering stuff, we'll just kill him with... We'll kill him with Turquoise Skull. That's fine. Rockwall, hell yeah. This con man is alive for the rest of the game. He has 5 health. I guess he could sizzle it, but... In this economy? There's no amphibious minions, so there's no real point in Frankentar being in 4. So Frankentar will be in 1, and Turquoise Skull goes to 4. Hopefully we just won't see a Bananasaurus Rex here. That would be a pretty good read. This is the problem, though. See, look at this trade. I was kind of alluding to this before. Is that this has low health, has no chance of really even combining with anything to kill Fig. And now this transforms, so it's just another big threat, and then we're still stuck on 3-3. Now... See, the Z-Mech Super can actually... Even just the little splash damage can combine to kill this Fig. This Fig is a problem. On the other hand, developing Frankentar right now is like, how does Captain Combustible deal with Frankentar? It would have to be Sizzle, Banana Bomb, exactly. Something like that. We can't even keep the Turquoise alive. Let's just play Frankentar. I'm messing around here. This also, again, with the low health con man, really makes it hard for him to make even a half decent trade against the 1-5, because now there's 3 damage coming in this lane. He had Bomb Choice Sizzle. Congratulations, he got me. Oh, and this Pig's out of control. It's so unlucky that he had that exactly. We're still okay in this match here, but it's not as comfy, and this is gonna just be out of control right now. Once the Cob Cannon gets it, Z-Mech has the same problem as Captain Combustible. There's just absolutely no way of dealing with big minions. I'm not even trying to run Fruitcake, you just win. So let's see if we can get something decent here. But we're just gonna try to going viral. A little bit of reach is actually not bad. We'll see if we can going viral our way to victory here. That's really good, best case scenario. Let's going viral and then do some calculations. So you're going to be taking 3 damage. So I could Z-Mech Super this one. Yeah, I think I will. I'm digging. But this one will take 3 plus 3, and then it also keeps the con man's health up. And we'll be basically getting him down to 1 health here, if all goes well. because this is a professional. So this goes to 3, 2. See if you block. Nope. We're kind of right there. I mean, I guess, do we just Soldier Boy? He got such a bad thing, too. I guess just Soldier Boy to face, and then, Bungee Plumber to face. The cool thing here is that he has to use the superpower right now. Because if he keeps it in hand, Conman kill. Oh man, I love that! I love that! The greatest time to shine in the history of PvZ Heroes. Let's go! Yes! Soldier Boy essentially for the win. Man, that was rough. that was perfect. It couldn't have gone better. Conjure Soldier Boy, and importantly Goof. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, the card draw. You're never gonna run out of cards, really, with this deck. For a Flag Swarm deck that doesn't run out of cards. I mean, come on. I'm just writing down the things. Sorry, it took so long. So, okay. This is Solar Flare. You know, again, as a small removal specialist. I mean, I guess we keep this. We have card draw. We'll draw into our late game, so... I think we're just gonna Conman. So, against Solar Flare... and Chumpzilla, you want to Conman here so you're able to develop your genetics on heights, even though it doesn't have minions on both sides, which you usually like, so this always has a zombie next door. It's better than it dying to Scorch, so we'll develop this first one until we see him commit a superpower, but we'll go with this and then Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt something, play reactively. Bruh. I kind of like killing the ramp here, but yeah, this has to be right. Let's see what we draw. So again, the genetic never goes against the 2-1, so we'll always do this first, and we'll see what we get. Do we go Bucket Boy, or do we go for a genetic that can die to a Scorch? I wonder if the Bucket is better here. Theoretically, making him play around things is good. Also, this one's a 2-2. Maybe I'll just do this. And we'll see if we can top deck either a Bungee Plumber or a Secret Agent. Oh, okay. This might be useful in this matchup, though. We'll see if Solar Flare is packing any berries. But otherwise, this is a 2-2 that draws us a card. Oh, the ramp is real. This is going to be really, really tough. This is the one thing we really did not want to see happen here, is just ramp on top of ramp. Opponent's down to 8, but we could get Cob Cannons and everything here, so this is not an awesome position to be in. I'm playing in a Cob Cannon, but I kind of have to, right? I'm going to go for the going viral here. We'll just hope for the best. It'll be Cob Cannon. Chomper is fine! Okay, but we're able to kill the Chomper, which is cool, with the going viral. Bro did not, I mean, I guess he had to block the damage coming in, right? Okay. The ramp is not solved. The opponent only has 3 cards. Come on, Z-Mech Super, let's go! Problem solved! Get wrecked! just like that, we're 6-1. Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess the opponent could be running Wingnut too, that squirrel man, against Solar Flare. I guess the best... I guess Spadao, theoretically? Who would be the best nut hero? Or is there really more Pecanalist, though, or Wingnut? Solar Flare really might be it. Running the only nut that people consistently run, being Wingnut, and then also berries, I guess. Who runs berries? I will not comment on the political comments in the Twitch chat, but that was pretty good one. So, this is kind of a whole lot of nothing happening in this hand here. Actually, two middle managers work really well together. Alright. So, well, I kind of wish I kept that con, man, not gonna lie. We will bungee this, though. We definitely don't need our board getting splashed. Yes, we got another one. Okay, well, here we go. We have it going viral in hand, too, so... Even though this is still a whole lot of nothing, can we get exactly Chimney Sweep? Oh, too bad. Okay. We're just... It's a lot of block meter ping. I think I'm gonna go for the 4-1 really trades quite well here, and we'll also be able to, like, Lightning Bolt the other card he plays. You can always going viral later. Oh. Die! No. Intrusive thoughts. I don't know why. He's so cute and he's so... Oh, Pear Cup's so cute. He's so fat. So it's going viral Lightning Bolt. And we're probably going to see a Galactic Cactus here. Well, we'll see. What the hell? Honestly, that's not that bad, because this will keep on keep this alive here. Another going viral. That works. Alright, we take it. Should I bungee face to make the 6 damage go face? I don't think that's right. Meteor. Fine. Grizzly Bear. Go, Grizzly, go, Pear Cup. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing that which you do. So we're gonna play around Lava Guava again since he's running that. So we'll go... like this. And then you... and then we can basically bungee Lightning Bolt. Really looking for another going viral or coffee or Frank or just anything. Ow. Oh, that's bad. Houston, we have a problem. We're No, wait. Okay. There is a solution that we can bungee and Lightning Bolt this guy. But otherwise, we're taking 8 and 5, proc the block. We can always do this next turn. This is doing 8. Honestly, I think it's just pass here. I can't see really justifying any of these bungees anywhere. And probably us, like, he's doing 8 for sure. We'll probably block the 5, which means we're getting at least another card. I honestly don't even like our odds in this match anymore. I guess this is right. Okay. We can also, like, lightning bungee this one, which is kind of killing us right now. We're in really bad shape. Really bad. Maybe I shouldn't have even put this here since I'm always gonna bungee lightning this one. See, I'm making him use resources. Maybe this was smart. It's a decoy, bros. I can't afford to go face with this, but we definitely are gonna bungee lightning bolt. And we're still taking 5 damage though, unfortunately. Here, which is not a good thing. At least we're not taking 12. We're really screwed here. Well, oh! I mean, look, this is an answer, but it means he has to have nothing. It means he has to be so terrible. I mean, he has to not have 3 damage for 6 sun. We're basically always dead, but we theoretically can live by bungee. We take those! Really? Instead of going face. Bro is high. Okay, so we're back in the game now. Can we get, like, either middle manager or Quasar just to be able to clog these lanes right now is what we're really looking for. Thank you, Frank Guitar. Middle manager. That is not middle manager. He needs 2 damage. We'll see if he makes the same blunder again. We're getting BM'd. He has Berry Blast. Wait, roll double 3s. Roll 3, roll 3. Okay, we're dead. So what got us that game? We got our late game a little bit too slow, and we had that lava guava really set us back. It's weird that that's the game we lost. You know? Wait, I think we're in 6-2 scenario here. Yeah, we're 6-2. The answer is not necessarily yes. We've been kind of sweeping opponents here, but we gotta win a couple of games. That was crazy. Who just donated? Card Shark, 29 months subscription. Thank you so much. I'm gonna look for another 1-drop here. I think this is fine. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We actually have to win 2 more games. I should have made it out of 8. Bruh. Is this the same guy, though? Why does it feel... No, it's not. Completely different guy. I kind of just want to... I kind of just want to greed here. Should I pass, get the 2 for 1, and then go turn 3, turn 4? Nah. I think I need to be more greedy. See if we can top deck 1 more little 1-drop here. Nope. That lava guava got in my head. I'm almost like thinking, like, how do I play around lava guava?
Sub, so I had to do it through here so it would be announced. Hey Fry, have you ever tried eating a clock? It's really time consuming.
Thank you, Card Shark, for your dad jokes. This is cool because now we got turn 3. Turn 3 turquoise skull, so he's gonna be stuck on turn 3 again next turn. Let's see if we can dodge the Gravebuster here. We can establish a little tempo. We'll have... If he doesn't kill the flag zombie, we'll have turquoise plus lightning. Even if he kills flag here, it's fine. Because we'll just turquoise again. My wife says hi, Fry. Thank you. Random. I'm 7-2 now? Why are you guys saying? We were 5-1 when we played Solar Flare. Then we were 6-1. We played Spidao. And that Spidao with the banana launcher killed us. We're 6-2. Everyone's saying the score is 7-2. Really? Uh-oh. Here comes some controversy. Why are you guys saying it's 7-2? Alright, guys. Did the opponent play any cards that game? Yeah, they did. They played the Galacta. So that was a win. Wait, guys. Wait, guys. I'm going back. I'm going back in the whole stream. I'm going to count the games. People are saying I missed one. I can do this pretty easily right now. So first we played Nightcap. And we lost against the Nightcap. So we're 0-1. Then we beat Rose, so we're 1-1. We beat Solar Flare, so we're 2-1. And then we beat Nightcap, which made us 3-1. Then we beat Citron. Citron made us 4-1. We beat Captain Combustible, making us 5-1.
What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter what you call him. He isn't coming.
Thank you, Captain Comical. Captain Combustible victory made it 5-1. Solar Flare victory made it 6-1. Then we lost to Spadao, making it 6-2. It's definitely not 7-2. The question is, what do we do with that game? That was such a BS concede, but the opponent played a card and we were ahead. So I guess we kind of won. You know what? Because we had turn 3 Turquoise Skull locked and loaded there was almost no coming back unless he had exactly a Gravebuster. There was no coming back from that. And we would have had another Turquoise Skull the next turn regardless. I think we're counting that as a win, and now we're 7-2, and this will be the final game. Here we go, guys. I went back, I looked at the stream, I counted the games. We're 7-2 now for real. I don't know where these guys trying to rig the... Am I getting April Fool's pranked here? Thank you, Wing King. Wing King, welcome to the family. Okay, we'll keep one of these. This should be fine. We'll draw... Well, I mean... Honestly, mulliganing this away. This is a decent card against Grass Knuckles, but he also has Gravebusters. Getting more solid early game is probably the way here. Alright. So as usual, again, this is the same idea as Solar Flare. You put this here so this one doesn't die to Rumble. You can set it up on heights. And Grass Knuckles really not good at dealing with the Swarm. Other than his super really has no small removal. I guess if he's running Galactum, you know... I think we would have seen Galactic Cactus there. We just got to make sure he's not ahead, so I'm going to play this slowly and keep this Lightning Bolt. The reserve, he's taking so much heat here by holoflooring into a con man. Come on, man. He top decked the Click Bee, but that's going down. Definitely keeping this rolling in. It's a 4-3 next turn. There's just nothing he can do. This genetics are going to kill him. He can Shamrocket it, but he's going to die if he does that. Chat completely trolling. Never trust the chat. Alright, so we'll go with... I can feed into his Rumble now. Because honestly, if he Rumbles here, he just loses this game. We'll feed into it. I could have gone with the newspaper. It's not really worth it. Because right now, if he Rumbles... I mean, the race is on. Good luck, buddy. So you're taking now 9, 10. Is this just going to be game? No, not quite. Rumble? No! Ow. Time to shine. It actually hurts a lot. Top deck going viral? Nope. What is he gonna do? Plant food doesn't do a damn thing. I think we just got this guy. Just the race. Click P and Triceratops. Bro is trying to hold on. The really sad news is that we die to plant food next turn. We gotta win this one, right? No, it doesn't die. No, it's only 5. It would have to be plant food plus what, though? We're just at the mercy of his hands because we haven't been able to make a play for the last 2 turns, which is very sad. Alright, he's going for it. We have to not roll 3. But even... now we win either way. Now we win either way. It's guaranteed. Because even if he rolls a 3, he'll only do 5 damage and we'll kill him in these lanes. Anyway. So these quick games, but we got the 8-2. For real this time. Chat trolling me. Thank you so much, Sensei, gifting subs. Did I miss another one too? I don't think I did. Alright guys, this is my favorite Z-Mech deck right now. It's really fun. It's really fun, and one thing I've found in general about decks throughout PvZ Heroes throughout the years is that the decks that can excel both in the early game and in the late game, and it's hard to sometimes find recipes with flag, which late game, and how much early game are you running. Not running any removal in this deck. I guess that was the sacrifice. But decks that perform very well both in the early game and in the late game, decks that can kind of play like a sort of control reactive and then very aggro as well, usually do really well because you're able to adapt to your opponent into a lot of different situations. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more content like this, like Coffee-Mech, be sure to subscribe. I hope you really can appreciate how great Coffee Zombie is right now, and I'll definitely be including it in more decks in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.